Okay. Boom. There we go. Look, she even threw the cup as well. Can you imagine? Level of disrespect. Welcome to 2024, where OnlyFans models can go out, act erratic, assault politicians, all to accomplish what goal? And that's their OnlyFans, to boost subscribers and boost revenue so they can promote their filth to more of the masses. But anyway, let's get straight into the video. Okay. Boom. There we go. Look, she even threw the cup as well. Can you imagine? Level of disrespect. A woman has been seen throwing a McDonald's milkshake at Mr. Farage as he left a Wetherspoons. Can you see that? Complete disrespect.
They've opened up the borders to mass immigration like we've never seen before. And they deserve to pay a price for that. As for Labour, well, I've got no confidence that they'll reduce the numbers coming in either. And you know the problem? These people, unlike you in Clacton, they're not genuinely patriotic people. They don't believe in Britain and the British people the way you do. But am I right in thinking? Yes! Is this not the most patriotic town in the whole of our country?
Okay. I've said it many times before and I'll say it again. Britain is by far so lenient. And I'm sure nothing happened to her. I'm sure she got arrested. They told her, don't do it again and you can leave. And that was it. I'm sure that's what happened. But anyway, let's look at this article and let's see what the article says. So, Shakegate woman 25 arrested for chucking milkshake at Nigel Farage because she just felt like it. Unmasked as OnlyFans model. Yep, there's always going to be a plug for the OnlyFans there, you know, to promote her filth again to the masses. The woman who chucked a banana milkshake over Nigel Farage is a Labour supporting OnlyFans model, the Sun can reveal. She probably doesn't know what Labour is or Conservative. She doesn't understand the different value systems of both parties. I'm sure she just says Labour because it's politically correct. It's very establishment friendly. And, you know, that's the way to boost her OnlyFans, you know, revenue and subscribers. You know, she can't say, I'm a conservative, I think for myself. No. Just say you're a Labour, be woke, be politically correct, and just enjoy OnlyFans. And, you know, this is how most of the OnlyFans women are at the end of the day. So let's check the next bit. Victoria Thomas Bowen, 25, threw the drink over the Reform leader as he launched his election campaign in front of huge crowds in Clacton-on-Sea today. Well, and there we have her right here with the devil horns and the red dress. At the bottom it says, Victoria Thomas Bowen is an OnlyFans model and Labour supporter. You know, there we have it, you know. I knew she was going to plug something somewhere. When it comes to this OnlyFans, these women have no shame. They will promote this anywhere. They promote this in religious institutions, in churches. They'll promote. Listen, women will do anything now just to plug that OnlyFans. You know, this is the world we're living in now. You know, women are very proud of prostitution, and OnlyFans have enabled them to be so, be like so. Yep, as we scroll down, we see her hair. Obviously, she knows a lot about politics and the Labour Party, of course, in that outfit, OnlyFans knows. And let's read what the caption says. The model has plenty of raunchy photos on her OnlyFans and Instagram pages. Now we've seen her in her OnlyFans gear and her nursing attire for her subscribers. Let's see how much she's so dedicated to the Labour Party. All right, cool. Let's read this last paragraph and then we're going to go into what she says about the whole situation. So, Mr. Farage had just left the Moon and Starfish Wetherspoons where he kicked off his battle for Parliament when he was targeted. A video taken of the incident showed blonde Thomas Bowen waiting for the ex-UKIP leader to walk past before hurling her McDonald's milkshake. Thomas Bowen, who runs an account on OnlyFans and posts raunchy snaps on Instagram, previously shared a picture on Facebook with the caption, "Vote Labour for the many, not the few." Thomas Bowen told BBC she flung the banana milkshake because she just felt like it. So I've just gone on her Instagram just to get this off of her story, and this is what she says. So people saying I threw a milkshake to promote my OnlyFans. Laughing face, laughing face. How ridiculous. My name and photos were published without my consent. Without my consent. I didn't even know my OnlyFans was mentioned until late last night. I specifically didn't give my name for a reason. I didn't mention my page or any of my social media when I was approached by journalists immediately after the event. Yes, I threw the milkshake. Yes, I do OnlyFans. No, they are not linked in any way. Do you know what's crazy about this? I just missed a story that she put up where she actually plugged her OnlyFans and she was smiling and people were reposting her and she was very, very happy. I missed that. It was on her story and I literally just missed it. But she absolutely plugged her OnlyFans. She capitalized off of this. She knew what she was doing. She knew she wasn't just going to throw the milkshake and that was it. Like, how can you just feel like it? Okay, what does he stand for? You know, he's there talking about, this isn't even about politics, but he's there saying, okay, cool, I want to control immigration, X, Y, and Z. He's come with ideas. You're saying you're about the Labour Party. Okay, cool. What is it about Nigel Farage that you don't like? And what points do you want to debate with or talk about? And that's because she doesn't know politics. And the answer is none. I just want to throw a milkshake at him because, I know that, the establishment doesn't like him. And I know if I do it, nothing's going to happen to me. And, I'm probably going to be held as a hero. But I have no real conversation about politics and policies with Farage because I don't know politics and policies, to conversate. And that's literally just it. So yeah, I'm sure if it was a Barack Obama that came down, she'd be trying to get a picture with him. She'd be ultra polite. Do you know Obama's policies? No. You just know that people like him. People don't like Farage. So it's going to be acceptable to throw a banana milkshake on Farage, but I would never do that to Obama. I love him. Okay, what do you love about Obama? He's good looking. He has a nice smile. He talks well. He has a nice family. It's, oh my gosh, politics, man. It's crazy. It's very, very crazy, and nothing will happen to this girl off of, this kind of action. I'm probably sure that her OnlyFans subscribers have unfortunately, and I mean this in the most sincere way, unfortunately increased. And that's the sad thing about humanity. You can do behavior like this and you'll be rewarded for it. So absolutely crazy. Now we're going to finish off the video by an honest and real woman by the name of Julia Hartley Brewer. I've covered her before where she's talking about, pronouns, and she's like, I don't care for your pronouns. I don't need to be subjected to this. I can call you how I see you, as a female or a male. So she keeps it real. She don't play around, no games. And we're going to see what she has to say about this situation. I'm sure her take is going to be brilliant because she ain't politically correct and she just says it how it is.
So just before we go to a break, I do want also to talk about Nigel Farage. He got milkshakes. As if this is now a thing. Milkshaking someone is now a verb. Because that's where our politics have got to. Milkshaking a politician. It's happened to him before, many years back. And it happened to him yesterday in Clacton when he launched his run for that seat. Banana milkshake thrown by a woman who turns out to be some utter skank OnlyFans model. I mean, let's just sell their bodies like that online and what they actually are. Not classy, lady. Not classy.
Agreed.
She was a Jeremy Corbyn supporter, and she just thought she milkshaked him. We're told because she felt like it. Now, a lot of people are saying it was a setup. They were accusing, in fact, one of his allies as party of having done it. There's going to be some libel action there. What I find utterly extraordinary was reaction from the left, as we would always expect. Now, MPs, politicians, very wisely, very sensibly condemning this. By the way, not that long ago, Sir David Amess stabbed to death a Tory MP in his constituency office. Back in 2016, of course, Labour MP Joe Cox murdered as well by an assassin. From the left, from the right, from the Islamist extremists, whatever. It's irrelevant. MPs, politicians of all parties are now under threat on a regular basis. They're having to have security. They're wearing stab vests. They are fearful. Rishi Sunak, Keir Starmer, you don't see them walking out and about. They don't think it's safe for them. All credit to politicians who do go out and about. Nigel Farage does that. Now, he's described in the media as a divisive character. Yes, so was Jeremy Corbyn. So is Rishi. All the politicians are divisive. That's the nature of politics. I mean, if we all liked the same person, we could just have a benign dictator, wouldn't we? When they say divisive, what they mean is we don't agree with him or like him. And that apparently makes it okay, smirk, smirk, wink, wink, when someone you don't like, you don't agree with, gets milkshake, which is why we saw the likes of, Femi Oluwale, still hasn't got a job, an older Remain campaigner, tweeting that, yes, I'm in Clacton, no, it wasn't me, but with a big smile. Because it's so funny. Isn't it funny when a politician is assaulted? Because it is a criminal act to throw stuff over. Oh, thank goodness, it was a yellow banana milkshake and not acid. Well, what a relief for everybody. But how do you know that at the moment it's thrown?
Correct.
The terror you would feel if someone did that to you when you're out and about, whoever you were, let alone a front-rank politician. And then you've got the likes of Owen Jones. Yeah. I mean, we don't have high expectations of Owen Jones' morals, do we? Especially post October the 7th. But Owen Jones tweeted the picture of the girl throwing, with her little smug face, throwing the milkshake over Nigel Farage. And his tweet said simply, art. As if the picture was art. Now, given that these are the same people who, if someone, misgenders in their view, i.e. correctly, grammatically genders as someone who is a trans woman, that is in some way an act of violence. A terrible, terrible, terrible act, a crime even, something that renders you the most awful, bigot and horrible person. But if someone actually physically assaults a politician that they don't like,
look at that, calling it art. Can you imagine? Now, Julia, man, she's spot on with all of this, man. How can this be art, man? This is just assault. This is lack of respect for people in general and, of course, politicians. And yeah, you got people here calling it art because they don't agree with some people's politics.
It's really quite funny, isn't it? It's quite a laugh. And hey, he deserved it because we don't agree with him. What is this country coming to? These people are utterly despicable, contemptible. The woman who threw the milkshake, more so than everyone else, because the actual act of violence is worse than words. But if you're sniggering about a politician running for election in our democracy being physically assaulted, you need to have a hard look at yourself in the mirror.
True. Now, I don't know all the stance positions of Julia Hartley-Brewer, but from what I've seen, she keeps it so real and she's not sugarcoating nothing. She says it how it is. And whether you like it. If you don't like it. But I'm going to talk my truth. And I said everything she said in regards to this milkshake attack is absolutely spot on. And when she called the OF model a skank, it's facts. It's true. It's facts. Let's just call it where it is. I don't want to hear I'm an influencer. I'm just an OF model. It's modeling. No, it's not. We know what happens on these sites. And this is why they do not want people, their friends, family, or even workplaces if they work. Because some still work and they do OnlyFans, on the side. They don't want anyone close to them knowing that they do OnlyFans because they understand that it's a very disgraceful thing to be, a part of. And it's just facts. It's just facts. You've sold your soul for money. And yes, you may be getting 100, 200. I've seen some of these models get like 50, 100, 200, $350,000 a month. Insane amounts of money. Some of these OF models are making more than athletes. Insane. But, you've sold your soul for the money and you will never ever get your soul back because those pictures, those videos will always be on the internet forever for the masses to see. But this isn't about OnlyFans. Life will come and grab them in 10, 20 years time. This is about the disrespect to a politician, to a political candidate of the Reform Party. And absolutely embarrassing. She should feel ashamed of herself, but I'm sure she's not. I'm sure she has many DMs from many people saying, oh, you did a wonderful job. Congratulations to you. She's so politically flawed. She doesn't understand politics. She doesn't understand the Labour Party. She doesn't really understand much. I'm sure she's woke. I'm sure she's part of the left-wing liberal brigade, and she doesn't even understand what their agenda is. But she's doing it because she just felt like it. This is the world we currently live in, unfortunately. So Britain, it's always been a real chilled place. People get away with this. Nothing will happen to her. And, you know, I'm sure she'll just go about her life as she's probably doing already with a lot of praise. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, that's enough from me. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.